Your peace is your priority. It's not anybody else's priority. It's yours. And one of the things I realized is when I started placing my peace in other people's hands, I noticed that I was unhappy. I noticed every time that I went outside and I spent time with others to make them happy because they asked me to go outside, I found myself wanting to go home. And I don't think it should be like that. I feel like if you really want to be outside, then you enjoy your time out there. You're enjoying the moment. You're being present. I don't think you should force your happiness onto other people. And I don't think you should force your happiness within yourself. I feel like you have to let it flow. Like a river. You have to let that happiness come to you. And I don't think that is bad to spend time with people even when you don't want to. Because I feel like it's a good thing to do. It's a good thing to get out the house, but I'm speaking more in terms of, the constant things that happen, the patterns. If you constantly find yourself letting other people ruin your happiness, then that's a sign for you to take that step for yourself, that next step for you. You know what I mean? That next step for you to just love yourself even more. Because every experience comes from you. Every experience that you want to experience has come from you. If you go back to the past and you think about something that really made you happy in the past, it was something that you decided to do. And you had that memory of you doing that thing. I think that's the best part. And you'll really be surprised about the things of all the things that you were doing that made you truly happy. It was because of you. It wasn't because of nobody else, bruh. Nobody. It was because of you. And you shouldn't. People are very unhappy with themselves, and they will reflect on how they're feeling on the inside towards you. And you do what you want with that information. But it's the truth. If somebody's truly unhappy, their mind is completely different from your mind. And I'm really I've been realized that, but it gave me more clarification that I didn't need to be with them. God showed me that I didn't need to be around these people anymore because, they're bringing my vibe down. They're bringing my mood down. So, for example, let's say if somebody is very negative, then what does negative mean? Well, negative to me is constantly complaining. Negative to me is making fun of others. Negative to me is, like I said, complaining or more about worrying about things that are out of their control. Negative to me is bringing up their trauma in our conversations, meaning, let's say if we're regularly talking and then they express some part of themselves that isn't healed, or they start expressing some sort of insecurity, I can take on some of that energy because just by us having a conversation, we can exchange some energy. You know what I'm saying? Just because of, a touch of hands, you guys can exchange some energy. So it's really up to you to really control your energy. You know what I mean? And it's not up to nobody else. So the moment that you let other people control your happiness, dang, she got a SRT. But yeah, bro, it's you're in control of your peace. And if it costs your peace, then it's too expensive. I made a video on that. If it costs your peace, then it's too expensive, because it's the truth. Your peace is valuable. Your peace is a mindset. And how do you create a peaceful mindset? Well, first you have to remove all the things that are making your mindset not peaceful. And those are and majority of it is people. It's people. And people isn't just the things that, people isn't just, in person, the conversations that we have in real life. It's also your social media. It's what you surround yourself with. And I know that I found myself when I started just unfollowing people. Obviously they're going to say what they want to say. Obviously they're going to say, oh my gosh, he has an ego, he's unfollowing me. Oh my gosh, he thinks I'm a fan. No. We simply look at each other's pages. We don't like, we don't comment, we don't interact with each other, we don't send each other DMs. What are we following each other for? You know what I mean? So it's that simple. That's how I view things. And because of our attachment to some things, it can be hard to let go. But our attachment is blinding the truth of how things are really, of how things really are sometimes. It can blind you. And honestly, I don't think I've ever been at more peace because I've been more with myself. When you give so much energy out to other people, you have no more water to pour into your own cup. You let your own flowers die if you don't water your own flowers. And don't forget to water your flowers. Because somebody can only water your flowers so much, but at the end of the day, I bet you they're pouring back into their cup. They always have to pour back into their cup, but I feel like I'm going a little bit off topic. Because the main topic is peace. And you have to give some back to yourself first. If there's some people, if this environment is taking too much away from you, it's too expensive. You are the one who is in control of your peace. You are the one who's in control of giving your energy away. And you are also in control of receiving. You're not in control of what you receive, actually. I'll take that back. But you can meet something halfway. You know what I mean? You can meet something halfway. If you want a peaceful life, then you have to do your part. And I feel like that's the best way to put it. You owe yourself a smile. You owe yourself joy. You owe yourself fulfillment. To actually enjoy being here. You don't have anything to prove to anybody. You don't have to make anyone happy. And if you guys want to start something, if you guys want to achieve something, if you have dreams, you can achieve those dreams. You truly have to be yourself. You truly have to be yourself. You have to find what will make you happy. And you will start to find your family. And what do I mean by that? You will find your family. You'll find a group of friends, a group of people who truly support you, who truly give you peace, who give you joy. You'll find a lot of people call it soul family. I guess it's kind of like your soul family. People who actually appreciate you for who you are. No fake energy, no jealousy. Healthy boundaries. You're gonna meet more people like you. And it also comes down to who you are as a person. You also attract the person that you are. And I think that goes over a lot of our heads. Because a lot of us are looking for that soul family. A lot of us are looking for that group of people. But ultimately, we're not being there for ourselves. Or you're not being there for yourself. Even with my girl, I have to make healthy boundaries. I have to say healthy boundaries. Look, I can't be with you today. I have to record these videos. I can't be with you today. I want space. These are the things that I want. And that's an act of love. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like everything is love. Do you love yourself enough to give yourself peace? Do you love yourself enough to set these healthy boundaries? Do you love yourself enough to give you that peace? To give yourself that peace? to set those healthy boundaries so that you can have peace. You know, it's way bigger than what it seems. It's simple though. These things are very simple, but because we have attachment to things, it's hard for us to create that peaceful mind. But when I tell you I sat by myself countless days, it was really like a month to 3 months. 3 months. Even my friends say it. I disappeared. I was tired of living the same life, of feeling unfulfilled. The same life of feeling like I'm not reaching my goals. The same life of feeling like I have nothing to be happy for. That I felt like I was living for somebody else. But I feel like that's normal, to not know what you want. I feel like it's normal to not have peace in your life. But I knew that something had to change, and I had to find myself. And I realized that peace, you know, you can look for it all you want. And then you can look for it in other people. Oh my gosh, she brings me so much peace. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now when she's gone, what's gonna happen? You're gonna try to fill the void within yourself with something else to give you peace. You see, and that's what we always try to do. Even with addictions, we feel like if we smoke some more, if we hit the vape some more, then we're gonna get more peace. No, you're just trying to fill the void within you. My question for you is, what are you doing? Why do you feel like something outside of you can fill the void within you? Because you are everything you are all of everything that you need. And I feel like that's something you need to remember. You are everything that you need. You know, you don't really have to fill the void with anything outside of you. And that's deep right there. You're special. You know, and you really deserve to live a peaceful life. But it starts with you. I think that's a good place to end it off right there. You know. Yeah. I don't really have much to say no more. I kind of feel very at ease with this video. And I hope you feel the same way. I hope you have a blessed day. No, you are going to have a blessed day because you are blessed. And I love you very much. I really appreciate, I think y'all would like to be in the Discord. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna link it all in the description. It's a community, everybody's there. Everybody's, you know, it's like a big family. You can go vent there, do whatever you need to do. I send almost a daily message in there every single day. I'm trying to be more consistent. I'm gonna show up for y'all some more. You know, join the Discord. It's a beautiful community. I love y'all so much. Y'all have a good day.